3, 2, 1.
Let's go, girls. Bam, bam, ba-da-da-dam. Okay, right. Let's go. Hello.
Hello.
I'm Caitlin. Sorry.
I'm Kate Butch. I'm keeping all of this in.
We just haven't recorded in ages. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
I'm Caitlin Powell.
And I'm Kate Butch.
And this is Queers Gone By, the show where we talk about nostalgic film, TV, and snacks, and try to work out if that's what made us queer.
And today...
Oh,
wait. Oh, it's a classic. It's a club classic. I'm very excited.
This gave me all the warm fuzzies.
Oh.
It also made me really annoyed, but that's a standard.
Yeah, kind of triggered a migraine for me.
Yeah.
This was chosen by our lovely patrons over at patreon.com/queers.
Yeah.
And they have decided for this month, we are reviewing the seminal... is it ever not seminal or iconic?
No, everything we do is seminal
adjectives.
iconic.
The groundbreaking, history-making... Bear in the Big Blue House. Welcome to the Big Blue House.
Oh, this
I've always got more in me.
little hillbilly beginning. This was, I loved it.
When the little dollhouse-ness opens up.
Yeah, little banjo.
Welcome to the big house.
Great.
Hello from the small mouse.
Oh,
Ba 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 in the house of blue.
it's such an iconic intro.
Did you watch this a lot as a child?
Oh, yeah. I was a big Bear stan.
I don't think I had because this was on like Disney, wasn't it?
Oh, I thought it was on CBC, but I might be wrong. I mean, it's American actually, so probably not.
And it's Jim Henson, which I think is owned by
It's
Disney,
Jim
perhaps.
Henson? I didn't realise
I'm
that.
fairly sure it's Jim Henson. It's quite puppety. I just do anything with puppets as Jim Henson.
Oh,
I did Google it. It is 1997, we should have said. It is, yes, Jim Henson. It is Jim Henson. I remember I never watched this on TV, but I got this as a video from the library, so it always felt like quite a special occasion.
That's your story for everything we watched, though.
I loved my library. Support your local libraries.
Do. Well, all mine are closed near here. Really shit.
Forever, or just for the virus?
Oh, no, they closed like a year ago.
Oh, that's really sad.
That's why no one in Worcester can read. I'm being very, very harsh to Worcester, but we did have a EDL march, so not harsh enough, maybe.
Okay, well... They deserve it.
Yeah.
They all deserve it. Anyway, we watched the episode called Share Bear.
Share Bear! Oh,
Share Bear.
Share Bear, so cute.
Which reminded me of the Care Bears. Fucking love the Care Bears.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh.
Did you ever...
They were all gay.
Was there like a dark version of Care Bear? I've just had like a flashback to school where someone came in with like in like year 4, 5, someone came in with like a dark version of Care. Little Happy Tree Friends. Oh my god.
Happy Tree Friends, yes.
Was that
I'd
really,
forgotten
like...
about that. Bloody hell. And they
Was
all
it-
died in the end
Yeah.
of every episode.
Yeah.
Fuck. What a throwback.
That just came back to me.
That's what we're in the business of.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. What was I
Happy
never
Tree
watched it.
Friends.
Someone was like, it's really dark. And I was like, I mean, when you're like...
I think I
Year
watched
4.
a couple of episodes when I went through my brief emo phase.
I just
I went
remember
through an
listening
anime
to,
phase
like...
as well.
Oh, that does not surprise me.
It's just because all my friends were doing it.
I went through a phase of watching like those not particularly funny parody songs. Like
Weird Al.
yeah, but it was also like someone did like loads of like Kesha and Lady Gaga parodies, and they weren't funny. But for some reason I watched them.
Oh, Midnight Beast.
No, but I did watch them too. I can't remember who I'm thinking of.
Tick-tock, now we copy poker face like wow, wow, wow.
Yeah.
Shut up, Mum, I'm on MSN.
What was Epic Rap Battles of History a thing then?
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Oh, you know
Annoying
what?
Orange.
Oh god, I hated
Charlie
that.
the Unicorn.
Justine. Loved Justine. She was so pretty.
Oh, yes, maybe. Did she have a rabbit?
That's the kind of thing she would have done. Had a rabbit.
I remember having a big rabbit that did like a scratchy on the bed.
Aw, okay. I don't
You know
remember.
when they're like making the bed?
The one thing I remember very clearly now is someone did a parody of, I think it's Going Underground by The Jam, called London Underground. And it was...
Well, that sounds hilarious.
It was hilarious.
I feel like me, aged 13, who'd been to London like twice, would have been there like, ha 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 ha.
I mean, the chorus goes,
This is
they're
very
all
funny.
lazy, fucking useless cunts, so it was the height of comedy.
Well, speaking of lazy, fucking useless cunts,
Yeah, grab it back.
shall we talk about Bear in the Big Blue House? I mean, I have written down greedy freeloading cunts.
Have you? About all these
Yes.
little animals. Honestly, this show is just a poor bear being terrorised by theatre queers, as far as I'm concerned.
An elderly gay whose house has been run amok by what is essentially vermin.
Theatre queer!
They do not pay rent.
Do not pay rent! And
Red.
we were texting earlier, we have very different opinions about these little monsters. So I'm sure
So
we'll
this
get into it.
episode will go on for hours.
But first, I'd like to say, this bear is ginormous. I love it. It's so fluffy. And it's also how I feel around anyone under, like, 5'7". Just, like lumbering around.
I feel that. I've just been doing some rehearsals for an exciting project that
Yeah.
I announced? I don't fucking know. But they're all quite like theatre-y and lithe and thin.
I see.
And they're all short. I'm the tallest one there and like the broadest one there. And
Not
then
that
I have to
broad.
like put heels. Oh, thank you. Skinny legend. But I also have to put heels on, so I'm like lumbering around like next to them, and I'm like, oh yeah. Also, they're all like, we know everything about theatre, and I'm like, I've been to a show.
You know a lot. Wait, do you just know a lot about theatre compared to me?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, okay.
No,
'Cause
but they're kind of all like, they're like, here's the drama schools we went to, and I'm like,
Oh, I see.
my credentials are glitter and wigs.
You can sing. There we go.
But I'm in the same fucking boat as the lot of you, so yeah.
Yeah, you're doing well for
Yeah,
yourself.
I feel like that Iowa bitch on Smash, which you haven't seen, but
No.
still.
But I'm happy that you're the Iowa bitch.
They're all like, go and eat some potatoes or whatever.
Okay.
It's literally what they're like in Smash. And I'm like, the same in that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my life now. Anyway, this massive bear, he's done some gardening.
That's queer.
Very queer.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, do you want to sniff? I'm like, bear, I'm through a screen, my darling.
No, sorry, I won't be having a sniff today, but thank you for the offer.
Thanks for thinking of me. He holds up the flowers to the camera.
Yeah.
And he does a lot of sniffing, and he does that thing with his eyes where he furrows his brow and his eyes disappear, and then he raises them up, and you're like, oh!
His
Struggle with object
sniffing
permanence.
should have been upsetting, but I really enjoyed it. Had so much time for his sniffing.
He sniffs like my dog. My dog sniffs a lot. Have you seen those videos of where they put a microphone up to a dog and they're like, "Sir, do you have any words?" And the dog's just like,
I have seen that. But that's exactly how
so
the bear sniffs.
cute.
I can't do it, but yeah. Oh my god, how do you do that? You are a bear!
Years of poppers.
You got the same colour hair. You are a bear. One thing I noticed, I don't know if this will mean anything to you or anyone that I think someone listening will know. Not to slander the good name of Bear from Bear in the Big Blue House, but he has the same delivery as Shane Dawson. explain myself.
To be fair, every third line he says the N-word. Which I didn't remember from when I watched it as a child, get those videos from the library. I was quite taken aback.
Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, this bear's not a racist.
No,
we should point that out.
Just the delivery is exactly the same, and I noticed halfway through and I was like, oh! It was terrifying.
Speaking of, while we're talking about the bear, I remember I went as a child...
Do you want to fuck the bear?
Right, Caitlin, this podcast is going to be super short if you keep preempting everything I'm going to say. I wouldn't say fuck the bear. I'd like spoon with the bear.
Oh please, yes.
He looks very warm.
I want to be enveloped by the bear.
I want the bear to eat me. Rip me limb from limb.
I want to,
just
like,
leave me.
Is it The Revenant? I want to
bury me under the floorboards
of your house. I want to, like, rip him open and climb inside him. Like, is it Leonardo DiCaprio?
Isn't that the same as fucking?
Oh my god.
No, so I went to this thing because it came on tour to my town. Like, it was like a live show of different TV characters. I think Barney was there. I think maybe Angelina Ballerina was there.
Wow, the Queen herself.
And also, at the end, Bear in the Big Blue House came along and sang the classic song, which we'll get to. And because he was so large, and I was so small, and overwhelmed by the fact that Barney was also there, I was like, look at these two parental yet somewhat sexy figures.
Where is this going?
I know, I just remembered. I just had a flashback in my mind of being like,
I felt like you were
I would like to climb inside the bear. I came in the bear. No.
Oh, it's all matted.
Oh.
I love this bear. Okay, I will not be sexualising this bear any further. This pod in a fucking nutshell.
I will not be sexualising.
I love him. He's so warm and cuddly, and he's got a little sniffy nose. I love him. Would die for this bear.
Anyway, he goes into the living room because there's a ruckus.
Yes.
And we meet Ojo and Trilo.
Trilo. Okay, good. Because I was worried I got that wrong.
Who are so fucking cute. Ojo's a little bear.
Ojo's very sweet.
And Trilo is a little lemur who doesn't speak any words.
I hated Trilo.
I think Trilo's so cute.
I think in all of these scenarios, because obviously this is like it's an educational kind of program, like teaching kids like social skills, I guess. And it's about sharing, as the title kind of suggests.
Share!
Share! Oh. They sing Believe at the end. Bear spends the entire time being like, why don't we look at things from both perspectives? And each time I was like, well, someone's clearly in the wrong, so maybe we shouldn't. And it was always true.
You remind me of Ojo. You have similar hair to this ginger bear, this obnoxious ginger bear.
I am the obnoxious ginger bear in everyone's lives.
Because Ojo has a toy bear, which feels interesting. There's a lot to unpack there.
Kids have dolls.
Oh, well, which is also weird.
It is weird. But it's
You
weird.
are a fresh baby. Have a fresh baby.
It's this weird fucking conditioning of young girls to be mothers, isn't it? We hate to see it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I always used to like rip the heads off dolls and shit. Love that for them.
I did lots of drawing on their faces.
Oh.
Yeah. But not necessarily like makeup just like drawing on them. Anyway.
Scroll. So, Ojo's got this snow bear. And she's playing with it. And Trilo has a rock.
Of course Trilo has a rock.
Trilo has a rock. A lemur. He is a lemur.
Who gave Trilo a weapon?
One day I'll get through an episode without doing a Come From Away reference.
I hope you don't.
I'm the only one keeping theatre alive, really. I was in London last week. Tangent City, welcome. Ding ding, all aboard. I was going round. I was in Central. I was like, this feels really weird, like a little ghost town.
Uh-huh.
But like, you know how all the theatres were like, we don't have any money,
Yeah.
so we're letting all of our staff go.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking, if you didn't have any money, you'd turn your fucking big lights off.
Yeah, and you get rid of all the massive fucking signage everywhere.
Yeah.
You probably don't need to promote
You'll
it on the side
save
of a
on your
bus.
lecky bill, babes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clearly, none of these theatre producers was raised by a northern mother.
Oh, it's like Blackpool
It's
Illuminations.
like Blackpool Illuminations. Oh, anyway, Ojo won't share the snow bear with Trilo.
Which is fair enough,
Which is
because
bold when
Trilo...
there's a lemur with a rock. Go beheaded. It's like, bam.
Bam! Ojo died! Yeah, it's sad that she won't share, but also she makes a very valid point that Trilo doesn't know how to care for the bear. Care Bears.
Because the bear needs an ice cube every 3 minutes or something.
Wait, what?
She goes on this weird, like, little monologue that's kind of underscoring, where Bear's like, what the fuck, shut up.
Okay.
And she's like, hey, she needs an ice cube every few minutes if she gets too hot. And I'm like, no, she doesn't. She's a piece of cloth. I mean, so are you, but the difference is you've got someone's hand in you.
Yeah. And then Trilo screams, mine, mine, mine. And while she does that, some piano chords play in time. Why can't I have an orchestral tantrum? I want that for me.
Welcome to the stage, orchestral tantrum. So Bear diffuses the situation by saying, oh, well, if you don't share, you won't be able to play Snow Bear in the Woods. And they're all like, wow. And I'm like, Bear pulled this out of his arse just now.
Yeah, they're like, what is it? And I'm like, well, it does what it says on the tin, doesn't it? Like, find some woods, shove Snow Bear in there.
Yeah, it's just like, Snow Bear was walking in the woods and spotted a lemur in the tree, and the lemur is played by Trilo, and the lemur had a rock, and they all had a great storytelling adventure together. Lovely time. You're done.
Yeah, and they're very easily persuaded.
They are, which is quite nice.
And
They're a
Bear's
bit thick, to be fair.
Bear's like, it's not easy to let other people play with your stuff, which as an only child I can attest. Oh my god. So nerve-wracking when you see someone holding a belonging of yours. Stop it! Put it down!
And then Bear goes back into the hallway. Monologue hallway, if you will.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stage. Monologue hallway. And does a chat about honey sandwiches.
Yeah, here's a Tracy Beaker animation fantasy about honey on wholemeal bread.
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very specific about the wholemeal bread.
Which I'm fine with. I love wholemeal bread.
Cool, we'll take it. But, like, nice to be specific and gay.
Yeah.
That's why.
Mm-hmm. So then he sings the sharing song.
Oh, yes. It's kind of like, my house is always open. Just come and take what you want. And it's like, no, Bear, that's how people get robbed.
There's also, like, a literal story about a little girl who takes something from bears, so... Maybe don't.
You're asking for trouble.
Yeah. Also, I have a question, given it's Jim Henson.
Yeah.
So, when he's singing this song, he's doing a lot of choreo. Mm-hmm. How does his body and mouth work? Because both arms and feet are moving, and the mouth is... How is this working?
So it's definitely a man in a costume, or a lady in a costume.
Yes.
It's probably a man, because misogyny. Also large.
Yeah, probably, or a very tall woman.
I mean, it's probably on Wikipedia. I could just click on the tab, but I will not.
I was confused.
This podcast is interactive. You could Google your own fucking research. But do they have maybe, like, animatronic-y bits?
Oh, that's horrible.
Do you reckon the eyes definitely must have some kind of
that's true.
system? And maybe the mouth is connected to something, like the performer's mouth is connected to something that does the
maybe.
mouth. I
Do
don't
they
know.
have
Maybe it's
separate
behind the
bears
scenes.
for
It might be quite
close-up?
upsetting. Oh. If there's not a behind the scenes documentary on Bear in the Big Blue House, then
What's the point? Why are we
someone's
even
got to
here?
make one. It's
Let's go.
and then Bear asks, "Who do you like to share with?" And a series of children who have yet to learn consonants
Yeah.
appear.
And they all
And they're
like,
like,
enunciate. Yeah, actually, her mum's in the corner like, we'll put this on your spotlight, but I won't be happy about it. All of them look like adults in wigs. They all have odd faces.
There's this one child who is dressed as a pensioner.
Yeah!
And she's got like these earrings and
Very weird. Very weird.
it's
I
very
skipped through
90s.
this, I won't lie. I was like,
Oh,
no,
I watched it
thank
all
you.
because I was like, maybe I'll understand what one of them's saying. I did not.
No.
I don't know, Mama Villa. What are you saying?
They give me, like,
Please.
all of them, there were, like, two twins, weren't they? Weren't there? And they
Oh, yeah.
gave me real horror twin vibes, or, like, brother and sister, and it was very, like, I like to share all my things with my sister, and it was like, alright.
Forever and ever and ever.
Yeah. Siblings weird me out. Don't care for them.
Fair enough. Well, I feel pity for only children, so...
Okay. I never
I also
had to
pity you
share.
for other reasons. Share!
Share! I never had to share.
Do you believe?
We go into the kitchen.
Because he needs to water his plants.
Oh, does he? I didn't get that.
But I didn't put any water in them, and I'm like, maybe you're not
yeah.
gay. Proper plant care, please.
Well, he got distracted by his terrible children / I don't know.
Adopted children? Siblings?
Yeah.
Lodgers?
I was going to say squatters.
Interloper squatters. And he goes and meets some more squatters in his kitchen.
Yes. Tunner?
Tutter the mouse?
Oh, Tutter. That makes more sense. Well, it doesn't really, but, you know.
Hate the sound of tutting. Makes me feel a bit sick.
Oh, really? I feel like you're a prime Tutter.
The
Who's on
prime of
stage?
Miss Jean Tutter.
Prime Tutter.
I can't really...
Oh, do you do a repetitive...
Oh, when you're...
Oh, that was bad.
Like a disapproving year one teacher. Like...
Oh, I really enjoy if someone slow cuts in front of me in the underground. I enjoy.
Oh, I just like narrating. Being like, oh, we're doing this, are we?
Yes, yes.
Oh, she really came in that way.
Have I told the story on here before where I told like a baby to fuck off?
I can't remember, but please tell me the story of when you told the baby to fuck off on the underground.
I was late, which is my own fault. Well, not late. I think the train tube had been
You?
delayed. Shut up! I'm always late. I was like rushing through with my big bag to get a train, and everyone's like rushing about to the underground, and we're walking towards the escalator, and this woman, with a baby, just steps in front of the escalator, so no one can get on, but she steps right in front of me, and I went, oh, fuck off, but looking at the baby. And then she was like, oh! I was like, well, he won't understand.
That
He's
baby,
fine.
in like 20 years' time, is going to be in like a Hollywood blockbuster where its sole purpose is to get revenge on you. Kill Caitlin.
Am I acting in it? What's happening? It seems good for me.
I don't know. It's good. It's a documentary.
Okay, right. It'd be like
could
John Wick. But for some lady who was pissed off that his mother's... I don't know.
I don't know. Who amongst us hasn't told a baby to fuck off?
Quite.
And then, so Tutter's made a sandwich, which is peanut butter, jelly, peanut butter, jelly, peanut butter, jelly, peanut butter? 7 layers?
Yeah? I believe so.
Yeah. And Bear makes the very valid point and he's like, this sandwich is literally bigger than you are. So maybe share
I think
it?
Bear should piss off with this nonsense. Like, who amongst us hasn't made a sandwich the size of our own body? And eaten it all? That's my Friday night.
My thoughts are, Tutter lives in a literal mouse hole in Bear's kitchen. He is
Maybe he pays
vermin.
rent.
I don't think he pays rent.
Well, you have no evidence. For the listeners,
This is
I'm
probably
fully
Bear's
team mouse.
food for himself. There was wholemeal bread. We know who likes wholemeal bread. I think Tutter has helped his fucking self to this monstrosity.
Okay.
He's not paid for it.
He's a mouse.
He's a bear!
Yeah, but the bear is capable of a lot. That sounds like he's going to kill someone. The bear is, you know.
You don't know what this bear's capable of.
That should be a chat-up line in a gay bar.
I thought it was going to be like the tagline of the live action Bear in the Big Blue House. Too big, too blue.
Please, let's make it. Anyway, you were ranting on about this poor mouse.
I just think the bear should kill the mouse.
I just think the otters should fuck off.
No, those twin otter twinks are... They are a well-worn... No, what? What am I saying?
I don't know, but I'm excited
They're a
to
welcome
find out.
addition to this household. Pip and Pop, the camp otters.
They're not camp.
They're gay.
That doesn't mean camp.
No, but they're gayer than this mouse. This mouse is very straight.
It gave me sort of... I was about to say mousy queer. That doesn't really specify. Like pointy-faced queer. That's all it gave me.
Anyone with a pointy face is queer. I'm sorry, we don't make the
No,
rules.
no! Specifically! Queers who have pointy faces.
Can you give an example?
No, and I don't want to.
Welcome to the pod. Welcome to the pod.
Look, I just think too much experience of being a woman in gay bars makes me very concerned about twinks. So, you know.
I mean, I'm not... I will come clean and tell you, Caitlin, that I, as a child, had a toy of one of these otters.
Oh, I see. I see!
It's because it was purple.
You do like purple.
And I used to love purple.
What do you mean used to? You like purple now, don't you?
Well, I'm not, like, obsessed with purple, as I was.
Oh, okay.
In the past. I've worn all blue for this recording.
Oh.
For the
Very
blue
nice.
house. And you've got some blue going. I know your sofa's blue. My bed sheets are blue. My walls. Oh, we've themed it.
You are Bear in the Big Blue House. Get your heels on and lumber about, please. Tie some pillows around you.
Just put like a fur coat on.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
I could do a Bear in the Big Blue House lip sync.
These otter. You should.
Yes. Stay tuned for that. Anyway, these otters are obsessed with the idea of the sandwich.
Yeah. And with sharing it, I feel like it's less sharing, more having it.
True. Yeah, if you have the three of them, the sandwich is there for not as big as any of them, if you share it between the three of them.
It's just, well, given there's 7 layers, it's basically a sandwich and a bit each. Seems like an ideal lunch.
That seems fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, just take off the top one, sandwich each.
Tutter can have that, because he made it.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, right. I'm back on board. This seems fair. Because Tutter put in the labour. Give him a little bit extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Tutter's like, nah, fuck off everyone. Don't want this.
I mean,
I'm
he
having it
does
for
say,
myself.
I love peanut butter almost as much as I love cheese, but not quite. I was like,
And
me.
again, there's like a piano backing. Yeah. It's like, but not quite.
But not quite. So dramatic, I love it. Also, these otters, did they have a New York accent? What was their accent?
I'm not entirely sure where the otters were from.
They gave me slight, like,
Were they
kooky
Mexican?
mafia. Oh, were they?
I don't know.
Maybe.
They had an interesting voice that I was unable to
I thought they were being
locate.
like, hey, New York. I don't know.
Oh, maybe. Give us a sandwich.
Yeah. I will put a horse head in your bed. Is that where
We'll
that's
decapitate Ojo and put her in your bed.
Oh. Anyway, they finally agree to have a picnic. And
They
they
do.
carry it off together in some very interesting puppetry.
when they're like, Totter's like, yes, we'll do a picnic. The otters go, 3 cheers for Totter. Hooray! Hooray! And when I tell you, I guffawed. I was like, ha! These dumb pricks can't count, stupid twigs. I love it.
I just don't like them. They have
Okay,
a fun
that's
energy. I just wouldn't want to, like... I just think be on a team with them. What does that mean? What teams am I getting on? Anyway. And then we get
Pip and Pop
introduced...
have an apple as well that they're going to share.
Oh, yeah. We've said it before, but we'll say it again. This episode was chosen by our fabulous members on Patreon.
Patreon is a platform where you can support our independent podcast and get great rewards in the process.
Rewards like early access, bonus episodes, sneak peeks, and even nostalgic snacks. And it all starts from just £1 a month.
We'd also like to give a shout out to our patrons on our TRACY tier.
Cole Scahill,
Sofia Hole,
Lia Maro,
Laura Kenny, who submitted Bear in the Big Blue House,
Ed Colley.
and nothing is certain except Beth and taxes.
If you'd like to join these wonderful people in supporting our podcast and sign up for membership from just £1 a month, visit patreon.com/queers.
That's patreon.com/QUEERS.
Then we get introduced to the spookiest character.
Yeah, he's like, Bear says, you can also share a story, so let's go talk to Shadow. And I was like, oh, it's the witchcraft portion of the evening.
Yeah. The Nightmare Bar Black
Horrid.
Sheep version.
Vile. And
With someone who I think
what's
is
the song?
trying
It's
to
like-
be Irish.
Oh, I was like, where is she from?
I think
Is she
she was trying
Irish?
to be
Is
Irish.
she Jamaican?
You know when
can say.
Americans are like, I'm Irish, and it's like, you're from Cincinnati, chill out. Like,
When Americans are like anything, and you're like, please stop. No offense to our American listeners, but the rest of the world hates you.
Yeah.
Speaking as people from a country that is hated by the rest of the world,
we know it when we
also
say
hate
it.
you as well. And he does
yeah.
the song, which is where is Shadow? Where is Shadow?
Yeah.
What song is this? A copy of. Da-da-da-da-da. Bobby Davro. No, not Bobby Davro. Bobby Shafto.
What?
Bobby Shafto went to sea, silver buckles on his knee. He'll come back and marry me, Bobby Shafto.
Okay, I don't know that song. But I know the
It's like a
tune.
sailory kind of thing. Yeah, because it was sung in the show that we just watched.
Oh. No, wait,
That's how you
what?
know it. That's how you know
No,
the
no,
tune.
I know the tune from before. From the before
Oh.
times. BB.
I think it's
Before
Bobby
Bear.
Shafto.
Um,
BBC, Big Bear Cock. No,
goodness.
Bareback.
Oh no. Okay. Sorry. I thought I had it.
Is it
but I
Rain
didn't.
on Me?
Rain on.
On.
Me.
Shadow appears, and I instantly felt violently ill.
Oh god, this was unsettling.
She made me feel physically sick.
Mm-hmm.
She's
a weird
she's a
puppety
shadow,
girl.
if you haven't seen it. Yes,
Yeah.
she's someone's shining a light on a puppet.
Yeah, with the classic weird puppet limbs that are very limp.
Oh,
There was
Also, she's got a ponytail, which really annoyed me.
Yeah, no time for ponytails. I went to see one of the... Okay, this is such a side... Whatever. I went to see...
On this podcast?
You know Ghost Stories, the film? / play.
Yeah, I saw the play. Didn't we see the play together?
No.
We saw Women in Black together.
Yes. Oh my god, but then the first ghost story in the play with the puppet girl.
With the girl.
And it shines on her for a second and she's like boom, boom, boom with her little limbs. That's what it reminded me of.
Horrid.
Yeah. I mean, that's really not useful for any listeners who haven't seen it because you can't Google it. It's all very secretive, so... There's a puppet girl and she's fucking creepy.
She looks like the clockwork robots from that episode of Doctor Who. / Annabelle.
Yes. Who has escaped? She hasn't. It's fine. I got messages from people who couldn't sleep because I said that.
Wow.
I was like, did Kate cut out the bit where I clarified that she hasn't escaped? And they were like, well, no, but it still like freaked me out. And I was like, well, that's not on me then.
What? She's American. She's not getting on a plane. She's not coming to find you.
She's swimming. Very damp. Just think you're lying in bed and you hear drip, drip. No, I'm not going to do this because people will get annoyed at me.
I haven't seen it. I don't really know what's going on, but
I haven't seen it either. I just know what it is. Actually,
us completely unfounded claims.
Is she in a Conjuring film? I don't know.
I think so. And then she had a spin-off.
I don't think I've seen the spin-offs. I think I've seen the...
It's the Corey in the House of horror films.
Anyway, right. Sorry, I went off.
Shadow does a horrible shadow puppet Bar Black Sheep, which gave me horrible flashbacks. Listeners, if you haven't listened to our Storymakers episode...
Yes! Yeah.
Where we met Robin the goddamn Bobbin, who can really suck a dick and get out of my house.
Can he now?
I'd probably eat it.
The way you said that was so like he could
Bite it
really
off.
suck a dick.
That's what everyone's saying. And then the black sheep like freezes to death after
and
giving
goes,
away all of its wool.
Brr, I'm cold. It was horrible.
Which is the moral I got from that is that it's a bad thing to share things with people.
Yeah, that's true. That's like
It's
the grim
detrimental
fairy
to your
tales
health.
version, isn't it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Also, I liked how the little boy who lives down the lane took a bag of wool and went, I'm going to make a ninja costume. Don't know why, but
Bizarre.
good for him.
When do ninjas wear things made of wool? Not that that's the main problem I
You're
have
going to
with
be very
this
wham.
poll. Yeah. You're running about. But
Also,
itchy
it
as well,
depends how-
pure wool.
The thickness of the... Yes, and you'll see through it.
Yeah. Need lycra. What is happening?
This foolish boy living down the lane.
Making these ninja costumes.
And then Ojo and Trilo are in the bedroom.
Yes, because they finished playing Snow Bear in the Woods, and they've got a new game, which is more or less the same game. Not to critique. Same fucking game.
Is The Adventures of Snow Bear and Rock Boy, which I instantly was like, oh, Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
We should do that.
The best film ever made.
Okay. I've never seen it.
Little baby Taylor Lautner singing a song about going to sleep.
Oh, I love
Dream,
that.
dream, 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 dream.
Oh, I thought it would be more like a lullaby, not...
Well, no, they're
Screaming.
like, sing a lullaby, Taylor Lautner, and he's like, I have no emotions because I'm a man, so I cannot relate. Yeah.
Okay. I don't really understand what
And then
just
he's
happened,
like,
but
go
I'm
to
sure I
sleep,
get it.
go to sleep, go to fucking sleep. Dream, 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 dream.
Isn't this a children's film?
He doesn't say go to fucking sleep.
Okay.
I don't know
you
the
can tell me
words.
anything about this. It's called Shark Boy and Lava Girl. You can tell me anything and I believe you.
Mr. Electric. It's the same guy who I think directed Spy Kids.
Spy Kids
And it was
terrified
like
me.
the time when 4D was like a big thing. So I remember getting the DVD from the library, and you had 3D glasses that probably hadn't been sanitised since the last like mucusy child had used
Wouldn't
them.
be allowed now.
No, it wouldn't. Oh,
No.
that's tragic.
No mucus.
All them 3D films that are coming out. Devastated
the
for them.
film. Are we just delaying everything? But anyway, that is not what we need to talk about.
Christopher Nolan's got that film that nobody asked for.
Tenet. David
Today.
Tennant. All I know about that is I saw a YouTube ad for it, and it was like, you know when they condense it to like 7 seconds, it's a YouTube. It was basically just a man walking into a room, looking at some bullet holes, and someone going, "Where are these from?" And then he goes, "They haven't happened yet." And I was like, what is this? This is so stupid.
From what I can glean, it's it's because the word tenet is a palindrome, so it's about time going backwards
Oh.
and
Okay.
forwards.
Didn't we do Looper? That's already...
Well, Looper backwards is repool, so that wouldn't work at all.
No, but it's about time travel, and I like that film. That was
I
so
haven't seen
genuine.
it.
What am I doing? Ugh.
Is that the one where he's on the top of a building?
Oh, I can't remember. As soon as I leave a cinema, like, wiped from my head.
Done.
Yeah.
It's over.
Very useful when we went to see Cats. I can't remember a damn thing.
How
Actually,
Cats is the best film ever made.
I do remember, what's her name unzipping her own skin. That's the one
Rebel.
thing. Yeah.
Do you not remember Judi Dench flashing a cat vag?
Oh, I do remember that, and I also remember Cat is not a dog. Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I watched it recently with my family.
Yes.
Got it on Amazon. You're welcome, Jeff. I may have said this exact thing.
I believe you have.
She's still got her hands. She's still got a wedding ring on.
Yeah, you said this. She's still got an edited version. What is Jeff playing at? Jeff, you're gonna be...
Jeff!
Sure, he's got time. Surely, he's the richest man in the world.
He's got the money.
Edit it. Hire someone to edit it.
Just put a black box over their hands whenever
Hire
they're shown.
the cast
Just
of
censor them.
Cats to come back and stand in a room and redo the whole thing.
Please.
He has the money.
Do a sequel.
Sequel.
Sequel. Sequel. Do
Anyway.
Starlight Express, the movie.
Ooh. Isn't that
Just
famously awful?
You could just play the soundtrack over Thomas of the Magic Railroad.
I love that. That's great.
I'm going to do that.
What a good time.
And then they're kind of like Trilo and Ojo of doing their game, and then they kind of like basically tell Bear to fuck off.
Yeah, a bit.
They're kind of like, oh, we're all sorted here. In your bedroom,
On
in
your
your
bike.
house that you pay for. So bye.
And so he goes out, and then he hears a commotion upstairs in the attic.
Yes. In the attic.
And Trilo and Ojo are there, and the otters.
Quickly, very, very quickly.
Yeah,
How did they get up there?
I don't know. And the otters and Tutter are there, and they're fighting over the room because it isn't a whole room that can fit them all. Oh, so... At this point, Bear looks to the camera like he's in The Office. It's brilliant. He's just like, what the fuck? Like, come on, this is my whole day I've spent. Oh, God.
Yeah, because the picnic's been rained off, and Ojo and Trilo want to go to
Such a
outer
lovely way
space.
of they don't say, oh, the picnic's been rained off. That's such a lovely way of phrasing
they're
that.
like, it was raining, and we're useless twinks.
I love that. Anyway, yes.
Yeah, and then Bear shows them that they can share the space,
Yeah.
basically. He's like, oh, maybe Shark Boy and Lava Girl can save them from the cursed picnic, and there's huge evil ants who are going to kill them, or whatever.
What?
He's like, the picnic is in debt, you need to save them, so you can, like, join in. And...
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to give me more information about Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Oh no, did I say Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
Yeah, you did!
I meant Snow Bear and Rock Boy, or whatever they're called.
That's brilliant. Yes. So they all play together.
They do, and it's a lovely time.
Yeah, well, it's a time.
In the past 20 minutes since this morning, it is now night time.
Yes. And so they have to clean up the house with the cleaning up the house song.
It's a bop. It's a fucking bop.
Bear is like throwing some shapes.
He's got some pipes as well.
Yeah.
It's Bear.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Good for him. I can't remember anything of how it goes or what happens, but I remember it was a good
fun.
time.
It was very fun.
I remember the feeling I got from it, which I think is the most important thing.
Very warm, very fuzzy.
And then he's like, I'm going to go upstairs and talk to the moon. And I'm like, oh my god, Bear's an astrology bitch.
He's an insta-bisexual. Love it. Yeah, goes to talk to his girlfriend, the moon, which is a very lesbian sentence.
Girlfriend?
I'm going to talk to my girlfriend, the moon, is extremely sapphic.
Does he say girlfriend?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, because I'm like, Bear's gay, and so's the moon.
Yeah.
They're not together.
Yeah, oh my god, I'm just saying that going to talk to your moon friend is very sapphic.
I see.
Yeah.
The moon is like an old, knowledgeable lesbian.
Yes.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
She's seen everything that's happened.
Tea.
She's omniscient. Oh, she does.
Yeah.
And she's like, Bear's like telling her about his day, and the moon goes, "Oh, that does sound like a big sandwich." And I'm like, "Yes, moon, you are right. The sandwich was too big.
It was as big as Tutter wanted it.
TFB.
Too fucking big?
Too fucking big."
Okay.
The moon's like, "Oh, it's very nice of you, Bear, to share your house." And I'm like, is it sharing, or is he just overridden?
Overrun, yeah. With vermin.
With
this is an
literal
infestation. Get someone in.
Rent to kill.
Oh my god.
Get him, gas him out.
Imagine if that's how this ended. What's the upshot of this convo with the moon? Convo? Oh, shut up, Caitlin. Convo.
I think it's just to sum up everything we've learnt.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, I don't think Bear's doing it for the good of his elf.
Okay.
It's just to
You're
be like,
such
remember
a
children?
northern mother. He's not doing it for
You
the
think
good of
I'm
his
doing
elf.
this for the good of my elf? This moon's fucking big and too close to the planet. There's gonna be tides. It's like Blackpool illuminations.
You got your big coat on. You won't feel the benefit when you get inside.
For going outside to speak to the moon. Were you born in a barn?
Right. He comes inside.
And then they sing the song.
The goodbye song.
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. And tomorrow it's time to go.
Ooh.
From the Bear, the moon, and the big blue house. We'll be waiting very soon, I know. Very soon, I know. Oh,
When I tell
what
you,
a time.
I was tearing up at this song. Why are you laughing at me? I was. I was very, very sad.
It's such a you thing.
Crying at a bear.
Yes.
I can't watch nature documentaries, I'll tell you that. Something's too fluffy and I'm gone. I'm surprised you didn't cry. Oh, you didn't watch this very much. Or did you?
No, not really.
Okay.
I remember the song.
Right.
But
yeah,
it doesn't really hold much emotional resonance for me, apart from feeling all fancy. I watched this in a suit. No.
So yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Is it camp?
That's your lot. I've made some notes on the queerness of
Please,
the
take
general.
it away.
So we've got Bear as the older gay,
Yes.
fan of gardenings and heavenly bodies.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a heavenly body. The moon's an elderly, knowledgeable lesbian.
Yeah.
Hip and
Otter's a
Pop are
twink.
useless twinks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Ojo.
twinks are not my problem, it's the uselessness of the twinks.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Twinks are
Most
not my
twinks are
problem.
quite useless.
Dash Caitlin Powell. Fucking hell.
Twinks are not my problem. The Caitlin Powell story. Ojo sounds like a combination of Ellen and Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh, that's very gay.
Two of TV's biggest lesbians. It's the throatiness.
Yeah.
Like the hello, I'm a lesbian.
I can only apologise for listeners.
Because I can't do it because I'm not a lesbian. But what's you know the.
We need to ask Blair Sinclair.
I'm Ellen. I'm Ellen.
Is this your impression of Ellen? I'm Ellen. Hey, it's me, Ellen. Oh,
my staff don't matter.
Okay, I know what you mean.
Johnson, I'm going to your party.
I know what you mean, but this impression could not be further from it.
And you know Rosie O'Donnell has that, like...
I don't know who Rosie O'Donnell is, I just know Trump hates her.
Rosie O'Donnell is...
And I know she's gay.
In... Have you seen the iconic Flintstones film?
Yeah. Who's she in that?
With John Goodman and Halle Berry. She's Betty Rubble.
I don't.
Have you seen Tarzan?
A live action one? Or a...
No.
Yeah.
The good one.
Yeah.
She's the voice of the lesbian gorilla.
I do not remember that one bit.
And they're like, this gorilla's a tomboy. I'm like, no, she's just gay.
Is she the one who's really annoying? Does she keep rolling into shot and fucking shit up? Same.
What, the gorilla?
Yeah.
Trash in the camp. Yeah, Trash in the Camp.
Okay. Wait, I think I'm thinking of another gorilla.
There's like there's the Glenn Close gorilla.
You know what? I don't think I've seen Tarzan. I'm getting it confused with Hercules. There's not a gorilla in Hercules. I got the opportunity to watch either one of them, and I chose Hercules. That's why I'm getting
you made the right choice. It's a bit gayer, Hercules.
We need to review that because that big head bitch. Oh, I've got many requests for us to review that.
Big head bitch.
Big head.
Hades.
No, the girl with the big hair.
Oh no, okay. I mean,
Mel?
Hades is a flame head bitch.
Meg.
Flame head bitch.
Meg?
Meg, yes.
Yeah.
No chance, no way. Yeah. Also, anyway, back to the house.
The matter at hand.
Also, on my research, I discovered that the moon has a toady.
Hooray! Who is she?
No idea. Lynn someone. She
Okay.
has a Toady Award for excellence in musical theatre. Or maybe just theatre.
What was she in?
I didn't recognise the name of the piece.
Oh.
But yeah, and then she died and they stopped making this TV show.
She was the reason.
Which I think
they
is
stopped
pretty
making Beth.
selfish. No.
That. Wow.
Yeah.
The impact.
Her legacy.
Yeah.
Her mind.
Yeah.
God.
Is Trilo on your list?
Trilo, I feel like is
I think Trilo's
non-binary
straight.
femme.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I think Tutter's straight. Heterosexual disgrace.
How is he a disgrace, but the otters aren't a disgrace?
I think the house is queer. The house is very good at opening up, so it can't be straight.
The house is... Okay. The house is a house. It's a family of people who've come to the
house.
bear. Bear is the mother of the house. Crystal LeBeige.
How dare you look me in the eyes and say the words Crystal LeBeige.
I will not.
I demand compensation.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, they've created their own little family unit. I'm so proud of myself.
You should not be.
Well, tough. Oh my god.
Awful times. What about Shadow?
Oh, Shadow
Well,
is a genderless monstrosity. Is she straight? I don't know.
That a lot of straight people have ponytails, don't they?
Oh yeah, I think she might be straight.
I think it's queerer to have a bun.
Oh, hello.
It's practical, isn't it? It's more practical.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, it's on top of your head so you can wiggle it about. Great.
Did it make us queer? This. It made me tired.
Well, look, if we're going with the concept of the house, sure.
We should have just ended this at Crystal LeBeige. Just cut the cameras. Dead ass.
Yeah, I think this elderly queer bear gave me some inspo. I don't fucking know.
And I wanted to be held by the bear. So
Yeah, I just want
tenderly, gently.
very, very, very fuzzy bear. Love this bear.
Yeah.
Right. Shall we quit while we're ahead? We're not ahead.
Well,
We're far
just quit.
behind.
Thank you very much for listening to the pod.
Yes, thank you.
This, as we said before, was chosen by our patrons. So if you want to have a hand in choosing what we review next month,
Yes.
you can join us at patreon.com/queers.
Follow us on social media at Queers Gone By on Twitter and Instagram. I'm Caitlin R. Powell on Instagram and Caitlin PWLL on Twitter.
And I'm Kate Butch 1 on both. You can also subscribe if you haven't already. Share, Bear. That's what we've learned.
Share.
That we need to share it.
Oh yes.
If you don't share this episode, you've learnt nothing.
Yeah.
Basically. And
And I hope the
Aaron
one
the Big
person
House
who
will
got to
come and
this
stab
part
you.
shares.
A shadow will appear in your house.
Oh my god, she
and
will.
end your life.
Yeah, and talking a shit.
So will
Irish
Annabelle.
accent.
She swam.
Yeah. Jip.
What else can you do? Tell
Rate,
a friend,
review.
tell an enemy. Rate, yes. I feel like Crystal LeBeige deserves either 5 or no stars.
I'll be happy with either.
Reviewing and leaving a rating really does help us out because we are a little independent podcast. We've got no big studios or celebrity endorsements. So
podcasts have producers. It's crazy. We just have.
yeah, we don't have.
Us?
This is just us pulling out our arses.
Yeah. I'm sitting on the floor.
And I'm in Derbyshire. How many podcasts come out of Derbyshire? Probably one. This one.
Oh god. You're also on YouTube.
Oh yes, we are.
we
Just
go.
search Queers Gone By podcast. Do that. And that's it. That's your lot.
Yeah.
Do join us next week. We're going back to school.
Yes.
September. You see how it?
Yeah.
Yes, clever, isn't
We
it?
do
Yeah,
think
we
these
thought of
things
this. We have a plan, ish.
Sort of.
But until then, I guess all we have to say is goodbye, good friends, goodbye. Time to go.
I don't know the lyrics.
The Caitlin and the big blue house will be way very soon, I know. Very soon, I know.
I hate it.